All right, this is the final part. I'm only gonna make a 1 hour video, guys. Sorry, I need to go to the store and get my smokes. Get my pack of smokes. I need to go to the store and get my pack of smokes. Hence, I will not what? I'm only gonna make a 1 hour video. Oh, your videos are interesting, Ivan. Yes, I know, but I'm only gonna talk for 1 hour, obviously. And I'm learning a lot from that. All You Can Imagine book with Peter Jackson's story. I have a little bit of idea how everything works behind the scenes in production, during production, obviously. You have pre-production. So what I'll do with Peter Jackson during pre-production is storyboarding, pre-visualization. We can do that. We don't have to do that. I'll tell Peter, do you want to do storyboarding or you don't want to do it? Like, we don't have to do storyboarding if you don't want to. But a lot of movies have storyboarding, obviously. You have an idea of what you want, what you're thinking of for the scenes. Storyboarding, pre-visualization, we'll do the concept art meetings. Obviously, we co-write the script. We go over the script for rewrites, obviously, and we discuss the script, obviously. And Peter will help consult the 7 team, take his notes, and that's it. And help me with the main seven business calls, and that's it. Peter Jackson will help me with that, obviously. And I'll have Guillermo del Toro help out the 7 team. I could hire Barry Osborne and them to work with help out the 7 team with business calls if you want. You can have Barry Osborne and Fran help out the 7 team with calls if you want the first year. I can pay him $850 more. If I have him help me out, I'll pay them $100K more. I can pay Barry Osborne $850K. Pay him a $150K bonus for the first year to help out the 7 team with business calls if you want. You can have Barry. You can have Fran help out the 7 team with business calls as well as you go on tour. That way you have more help for the business calls, obviously. You can have Barry back. Barry handled a lot of business stuff for Lord of the Rings. He knows what he's doing. He can help him out. You pay him a $150K bonus to help out the 7 team the first year. You can pay Fran a $150K bonus too to help out the 7 team if you want. Whereas Peter Jackson, I'll have him with me and VJ, you know what I'm saying? He'll be helping me with the main stuff. Okay, Peter, you only have to make the calls for the main things. You know what I'm saying? John Favreau and Influence, I'll have them take care of it. The set building is the main things too, obviously, but I'll have John Favreau and Influence take care of that. Because we will not make the calls for set building until John Howe and all of them drew all the lands, obviously. And once we decide what pictures we want for the lands, I'll hire architects to design the building structures, the building models for all. The building models. I heard Peter Jackson is obsessed with miniature sets and all stuff. Yeah, have the architects build some like small miniature set of all the lands. Saphius, Cyrus, Barak, Saphius, the northern mountain guilds, the southern mountain guilds, the castle, the courtyard, the gardens, the wall. Have them build an architecture model of your land. That way the crewmen have foundation for building all the sets. The later half, the second year and the third year, right? Yeah, obviously. My camera is upside down. Give me a sec here. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. Do that way you what? That way they build some nice fucking sets for your movie, man. Obviously. There was once I tell people like, Ivan, how much money are you putting towards your salaries, by the way? Peter, I don't know, $410 million. He's like, what? He's like, so Ivan, say that again. He's like, Ivan, like, this is more money than how much big movies are made for as a whole, Ivan. That's how much you're putting towards salaries. Yeah, Peter. Ivan, how much are you thinking of paying the crewmen? I don't know, Peter, $150K. He's like, holy shit, Ivan. You're paying all the crewmen $150K. I would never do that. Ivan, you don't have to pay the $150K. Like, $60K is enough, Ivan. That's enough for them to feed their families. Like, no, Peter, I know what I'm doing. Some of your crewmen on your movie quit because the work wasn't worth the money. The money wasn't worth the work. I read in the book, some of the lighting crewmen quit because, I'm not surprised, because they were doing blood, sweat, and tears for peanuts. For a shitty $35,000. If you want your crew, the Lord of the Rings crewmen to work really hard for you, Peter, you know what I'm saying? Pay them more money. Pay them more money the way they work harder. Hence why I'm going to pay them all a nice $150,000. If I can make it work with 1,500 people, if I'm gonna need to hire 2,000 crewmen, I'm gonna have to cut their paycheck in half to 80,000 around there, 75, 80,000, which is still pretty good. They're all walking away with a nice like 45,000 check on their back. It's a pretty nice paycheck. It's more than what they make in Hollywood, right? And the supervisors, I'll pay them 150, 130K. That way you have balance, obviously. Peter, I only have enough to pay a good 1,500 crewman their $150K and $200,000 salary. Can I make it work with 1,500 people, Ivan? Yeah, Ivan, you can make it work with 1,500 people. You just have to have the crewmen in Switzerland start a bit earlier. Have them start maybe towards the second half of the second year, building the sets, so you give them more time. Okay, you give them more time, because you're looking at big 1-acre sets, man. But sets don't take as long to build compared to actual houses. Because sets are like temporary buildings, right? Yeah. Sets do not take as long to build compared to houses, obviously. They're a lot faster, they're a lot easier to build, obviously. Because they're temporary buildings. They're sets, they're not real, like, see what I'm saying here? Because I remember I saw the behind the scenes of the documentary, and that the city of Rohan took 8 months to build, Peter said. Yeah, it took 8 months to build this. So I can only imagine how long it'll take to build a 1-acre city, man. They can pull it off in 1 year if you hire a lot of construction crewmen. You need to hire a good, like, 800. Okay, Peter, the majority of the crewmen are going to be the construction crewmen, because I need them to buid all these big acre sets, to build the forest, build the wall, 30 feet wall. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People are like, yeah, Ivan, we don't have to use a miniature set. We don't have to build miniature sets for your movie. We can build the wall like Helm's Deep on location. The only reason why we built miniature sets for our movie, Ivan, we couldn't afford it. We couldn't afford to build all these big sets, but we had to rely on miniature sets, and we applied the special effects towards the movie. Yeah, because Peter Jackson couldn't afford it because he had a shitty $9 million budget. Obviously, it was because I gave Peter $30 million towards set building. he now has enough money to build all these big sets, man. To build the 30-feet wall of Zanus. You don't have to build a 100-feet wall. No, that's crazy. Build it like a 30-feet wall like Helm's Deep, and you just apply the special effects towards the movie to make the wall look bigger, obviously. It's like a 100-feet tall wall, right? The wall of Zanus. You build a courtyard, you build the gardens, you build the castle of Zanus. You also have the 3 city sectors. You have to build some homes, obviously, in the 3 city sectors, and you apply the special effects to make it look like there's thousands of homes in Zanus, obviously. That's all you have to do. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Build a nice 1.5 acre city of Zanus. Something unheard of. Yeah, man. That's why you're going to see Peter have that smile on his face. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then once Peter Jackson sits with me and my wife, obviously, and we sign all the stars, obviously, it's finally going to done. I don't know, once I fly in the first 10 actors, I don't know, Yvonne Joje, you know what I'm saying? Yvonne Joje, you know what I'm saying? You have Idris Elba, you got Viggo Mortensen or Don Cheadle, whoever I choose. You have Julian Bissett, Zoe King, or Ariana Grande, and you have John Boyega, Daniel Kalau, whatever it is, or Michael B. Jordan. Most likely John Boyega, right? Don't hate me, guys. There's a high chance I am going to choose John Boyega over those guys. What's percent? I don't know, 70% chance I'm going to choose those actors I chose. There's a 30% chance I might choose some other actors. Don't hate me, guys. It's just business. It's nothing personal. It's business, man. I want to make sure I made the right choice by choosing the right actor. That's why I'm going to have John Boyega fight for the role. I'm going to have Ariana Grande fight for the role. I'm going to have Don Cheadle fight for the role. Viggo Mortensen. Yeah. In other words, once I sign all my stars, obviously, it's finally going to dawn on Peter Jackson. He's like, holy shit, Ivan, this is the biggest contract ever for an entire cast. Holy shit, Ivan, you're being a bit too generous, man. You're paying all these actors who are consistent millions. You're giving them a piece of your money, Ivan. So, Ivan, I would never do that. I'd take the whole 70%. I'm like, Peter, you're being greedy, man. I'm still gonna make my 69%. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ivan, you're being greedy, man. You're already paying them more than enough money, Ivan. They're all walking away with millions in the bank. They can feed their families. They can go on a vacation. They can buy a nice house. They can buy nice cars. That money is enough to last them for a good 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, Ivan. Like, you don't need to give a piece of your royalties. I'm like, Peter, I know what I'm doing. If I give them a piece of profits, they're going to destroy the role. Even you're looking at unheard of acting for them, better performance. What do you even got for what? For your fucking Lord of the Rings actors. If you thought John Y. Davis destroyed the role of Gimli, he's going to destroy the role of Eli. If you thought the Benjamin actor destroyed the role of King Theoden, he's going to destroy the role of Eli. If you thought, the actor for Aemir destroyed the role of Aemir in Lord of the Rings, he's going to destroy the role of fucking Eli because I paid him more money. He's going to completely destroy the role. Yeah. If you thought Andy Serkis destroyed the role as Gollum, or destroyed the role in your King Kong movie, obviously, because he was in King Kong, obviously. He's gonna destroy the role of Joe, because I paid more money than what he made for your movies, obviously. You see what I'm saying? I pay him more money than what he made for his movies, obviously, and he's gonna destroy the role. He's going to destroy the role. You see what I'm saying? He's going to completely destroy the role. Obviously. He's going to completely destroy the role. He's going to completely destroy the role. You see what I'm saying? He's going to completely destroy the role. He's going to completely destroy the role. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think the actor for Amber and the Anansi actor are probably my two top candidates for Cornelius. I'll pay the actor for Amber 4.5 million. That's a good picture for him. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. He makes probably $1 million for his boys movie, his boys show. And he made a shitty $100K for Lord of the Rings. I'll pay him 4.5. It's a good paycheck for him. And I'll give him 0.01% of profits. It's a good deal. It's like $5 million check. He signed his nice like $9.5 million deal. $9.5 to $10 million deal he signed. Money that he's not making in Hollywood. Hence why that actor was going to completely destroy the role of Cornelius, obviously. If you thought his acting in Lord of the Rings was good, he's going to destroy the role. The Anansi actor is going to destroy the role of Cornelius too if he's chosen. You're going to see Viggo Mortensen destroying the role of Maramis if he's chosen. Or Don Cheadle. Don't hate me, Don Cheadle. Even though Don Cheadle's the first man on my list, I'm not just going to hand him the role. No, I want him fighting for that job. I want you competing with Viggo Mortensen, man. I'm not just going to hand you the fucking job. I want to see if you're really the right man for the job. Have him compete for the role. That way it forces him to work harder, obviously. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, if you thought Zoe King's acting was good in what? In Kissing Booth, she's going to destroy the role of Belle, obviously, because I paid her like $3 million for the role. And I gave her a piece of the profits. Oh, Zayas is the only movie whereby I'm giving even the biggest actors a piece of the profits, because who are my stars, because I want those actors to destroy the role. I want Zayas' unique story. I want these actors to completely destroy the role for the movie. That's why I'm paying them a lot of money. That way they all destroy the role. And that way you get better acting than what you've got. People be like, holy shit, Ivan. I can only imagine how hard these actors are going to work for you, man. Because you're paying them all. You're paying them all. Peter Jackson knows that because I gave him a rich $400 million budget for salaries, he won't have that shitty feeling when he knows all the actors are well taken care of, obviously. Peter Jackson knows all the actors are well taken care of. For Zayas, obviously, hence he won't have that shitty feeling, obviously. Whereas for Lord of the Rings, I guarantee you, Peter had that shitty feeling when he offered, like, Elijah Wood and all them shitty money. Sorry, guys, you know what I'm saying? Warner Bros. Gave me a shitty fucking budget. They're fucking cheap. You know what I'm saying? I can only pay your $250K. I'm sorry, guys. And the actors still work hard for him. You can only imagine how much harder these actors for Zayas are going to work harder for me. Because I pay them all their fucking consistent millions. You see what I'm saying? I pay them all their consistent millions, guys. And they got their rich millions. They also got a nice piece of the profits, man. A nice piece of the profits. A nice $4, $5, $6 million in $5 million in royalties. $8, $9 million in royalties. $11, $12, $13 million in royalties. Yeah, they're going to destroy the role, obviously. You pay Viggo Mortensen $10 million and you give him 0.02, which is a good, like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, $11 million in royalties. I don't know, he makes... One point people buy a movie, he makes $8 million in royalties. Around there. He makes like $8 million in royalties, obviously. He signed his massive, what, 18, 19 million deal. Money that he's not making. Money that he does not make in Hollywood. In Hollywood, Viggo Mortensen probably negotiates for his $3 million. Because he's a small ace actor. He's not a bigger ace actor. If you're a small ace actor, chances are you negotiate for your $2, $3, $4 million for your movies. And so I gave Viggo Mortensen the deal of a lifetime. He'll work hard. Like, it's a deal I've in them, saying. If I choose him, right? It's a deal I've in. Okay, Viggo Mortensen, I want you to destroy the... Viggo, you get your freedom. I'm not dirty. You don't have to do anything. All I ask is that you destroy the role of Maramis. I have no word, but I want to destroy the role of Maramis. He destroys the role of Maramis even more than what he even did for Aragorn in Lord of the Rings. Yeah. If you thought his acting for Aragorn in Lord of the Rings was good, think of acting twice that for Maramis. Because I paid Viggo more money, obviously. Money talks. If you pay them money, they'll work hard for you. Even though they're doing grueling blood, sweat, and tears during the 9 to 12 months of filming, there's a good chance I might film for a year. during the 9 to 12 months of filming, even though it's dirty work and it's blood, sweat, and tears, because the actors are getting their nice bi-weekly check, and they know they're going to strike it rich with the royalties, they're going to work hard. And I'm giving them a luxury buffet, all you can eat, 3 beers once a week. You know what I'm saying? When we film scenes in studio, obviously, all the actors are staying in nice $300. I can have them stay in $300 a night hotels. They're all staying in nice $300 a night hotels around there, which is a good fucking hotel, a nice fucking hotel room. You know what I'm saying? They're having a good time at the bar also. They're going to work harder for me, obviously, because I'm giving them nice perks. My company's better than Hollywood, obviously. Because whenever we film scenes in studio, in the studio, obviously, in Switzerland, in the city, I'll have all the cinematographers who are filming the scene, all the crewmen around there, stay in a hotel. Only the Pacific crewmen who are with us filming, they stay in the hotel with the actors and me, Peter Jackson, all them. Whereas all the other crewmen are going to have to stay in the middle of nowhere and sleep in their trailers. I'm not going to have them all stay in hotels. No. Whenever we film the scenes in the studio, I only bring a small amount of crewmen with me. Just the cinematographers, the sound people, you know what I'm saying, the script developers, all that stuff. They all come with me. And then I'll have my 7 team and Barry Oswald and them book a standard hotel for all of us. A nice $300 a night room, $250, $300 a night room. That way you save money. Don't have us stay in suites. No, you're going to drain the budget. Have the actors stay in nice $300 a night rooms. If we're staying there for filming for 2 weeks in the studio, have the actors stay in a hotel in the city, obviously. And then whenever we film on location in the middle of nowhere, I'll have a helicopter take us to filming location. We film in the middle of nowhere. But most of the scenes will be filmed on location. Obviously. On location, obviously. Yeah. Hence why I'm going to have to scout land in Switzerland with Peter Jackson, with Molitor and all them, and I'm saying. And I'll bring one of my photographers with me, and he'll take pictures of all the locations that we think are good for the movie. And he gives us all the pictures, and me and Peter discuss what place is best for building each of the sets. Okay, this is a good place for building the Forest of Glacia. This is a good place for building the what? The Northern Gillies Mounds. This is a good place for building the City's Edge. This is a good place for building Zanus, the Wall of Zanus. This is a good place for building Cyrus. You know what I'm saying? We discussed it, obviously, like he did for Lord of the Rings. Obviously. Yeah. We discuss it, obviously, right? We discuss it. We discuss it, obviously. We discuss it. We discuss it, obviously, right? We discuss it. We discuss it, obviously. Yeah, that's why you're gonna trust me. You're gonna see Peter Jackson in my movie if he's chosen. Obviously, you're gonna see how much more happy he is in my movie. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see him destroying the role as a director. Holy shit, Peter Jackson's working hard. Holy shit, Guillermo del Toro and Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are working hard. Holy shit, the first unit director and second unit director are working hard. Yes, because I paid everyone more money. The first unit director, second unit director, I could pay those guys $200K a bit more because they're very important. They're the people who assist your director with the big scenes, obviously, like the war and all stuff. I can pay the main one guy and 2 guys, pay them $200K. That way they work harder for you, and then you get a good war and all stuff, and good movie, obviously. Holy shit, the crewmen in Lord of the Rings look like they're working hard, man. Much harder than what they did for Lord of the Rings. You're going to compare the crew in Lord of the Rings, see them in my movie. Holy shit, the crewmen from Zanus, they're working much harder for Ivan, yeah. Where some crewmen in Lord of the Rings quit, guys. Because the money wasn't worth the dirty work, obviously, you see what I'm saying? The dirty work wasn't worth the money. Because they were doing grueling dirty work for a year, and Warner Bros. Only paid them $30K. A lot of people quit. Some people quit, obviously. Whereas for my movie, I don't have to worry about any of the crewmen quitting, because I'm paying them the rich $150,000. They're getting their $100K the third year. Even though they're doing dirty work, they're getting their nice $2,300 check. They can do things that money. In the fourth year, they're getting a nice $50,000 check. They're going to work hard. Yeah, man. They're going to work hard. As in Hollywood, they only made $30K. Yeah. The crewmen are going to work hard for me because they're getting a nice check. They're doing dirty work, but the dirty work, $150K is worth the dirty work. As I would gladly work for the movie and do dirty work for 150K. That's a nice fucking paycheck, man. That's a nice 50 grand. It's a nice what? That's a nice $80,000 to $100,000 in your bank after taxes for 2 years of work. Working for 2 years, you can get 80 grand in your bank, 100 grand in your bank is a nice paycheck, man. I would work my ass off for that boss if I was making 150K. Yeah, man. Obviously. Peter Jasper have a small. Yeah, Ivan. Ivan. You don't have to worry about people in the crewman quitting. You don't have to worry about the crewman slacking off. They're all going to work hard for you, Ivan, because you're paying them good money. Yes, I know what I'm doing, Peter. If you want these actors to completely destroy the role, even better performance point you got for your actors. Pay them their millions and give them a small piece of profits because it's a unique story, and pay the crewmen their which 150K and 200K. That way they all destroy the role. That way they all work hard, double harder for you. You don't have to worry about the crewmen slacking off, the crewmen quitting. You know what I'm saying? People complaining about getting shitty money. I don't have to worry about any of the Saints actors complaining about getting paid less, paying shitty money. No, because I pay them all the rich millions. They're all going to work hard for me, obviously. They're going to destroy the role. Destroy the role completely, man. Yeah, man. They're going to destroy the role. Yeah, man. They're going to destroy the role. You see what I'm saying? They're going to completely destroy the role. Yeah, man. Yeah. And don't forget, I'm giving the crewmen a luxury buffet during the 3rd year and 4th year, hence they're going to work hard for me. They're getting fed all-you-can-eat buffet every day for breakfast, dinner, and dessert. Luxury food, all-you-can-drink Coke, you know what I'm saying, and like coffee. And I'm spoiling them. I'm giving them 3 beers like every Friday, once a week. I'm giving them once a month prior to 3rd year. They're going to work hard for me, man. They're going to work hard for me. And they know they're going to be a part of that luxury hotel party at the Bergerac Resort in Switzerland. Yeah, they're going to work hard for me. They're going to destroy the role. Obviously. I don't know. Yes, I pretty much have all my actors chosen, pretty much. Or I have them chosen, or I have an idea of who I want. Obviously. So for Maramis, I'm thinking Viggo Mortensen or Don Cheadle. Idris Elba got the role of Taki Service. I can't picture anyone better than the role for him. Avon Joje got his papyri role because I can't picture anyone better for the role than Avon Joje. No! No. There's another actor, that Indian actor who did Slumdog Millionaire. He looks like Avon Joje. He's also good for papyri too. You can have him compete with Avon Joje for the role. Yeah. I forget his name. You guys don't remember the movie Slumdog Millionaire? Yeah, I remember that movie. Remember that Indian kid? Yeah. He acted in the movie called Green Something. He's good for papyri too. You can have him compete with Avon Joje. Yeah, man. Don't just hand Avon Joje the role. No, have him fight for the role. Avon Joje, I want you reading your lines. I want the other guy reading his lines too. See who's better for the role. Obviously. That Indian guy is also good for papyri too. Yeah. And I'm thinking Zoe King is good for Belle. For the role of Belle, obviously. VJ is Lithia. VJ is the boss. She's Lithia, obviously. And I'm Tactius. No, I asked Peter. Do you think I should cast any other actor for Tactius? Peter's like, Ivan, are you fucking? Is that a joke? Ivan, like, you were born to play Tactius, Ivan. No, Ivan. No other actor can do what you can do on the screen, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that kind of presence you have. No, Ivan, you were born to play the role of Tactius, Ivan. Yeah, I was. Yeah, Ivan, the guy can be the best actor in the world. He can't compete with your presence on screen, Ivan. Like, he's like, Ivan, you were born to play Tactius, Ivan. If you don't act in the movie won't have as much buzz. It won't be as good. I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. I'll act in it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously. And I'll have a Nonzi actor and the actor for Amber compete for the role of Cornelius. They're really good. John White Davis and the Benjamin actor who was King Theoden in Lord of the Rings, I might have them compete for the Eli job, the role of Eli. Whereas Elizabeth, I don't know who's good. The actor for Amber, the actor for Erwin is good for Elizabeth because she's like, by the time she does Zayn, she'll be like 6 years old. She was 35 when she did Lord of the Rings. Now she's in her mid-50s. She's a lot older now. You can have her be the what? Be the wife of Eli. Because Elizabeth is an older woman too. She's like in her 60s, obviously. By the time that woman actor does Zayn, she'll be in her 60s. She'll be like 59, 60. She'll be older, obviously. So she might be good for Elizabeth. But she's a minor character. I'd pay her $500K for the role. Which is a good pay. Show something. That's a good deal. You're paying me a lot of money. Yeah, I'm paying a lot of money for a minor role. That's a good paycheck. Elizabeth is not a major character. She's a minor character. She's minor. Pay her a nice $500K. That's a good paycheck for her, for a minor role. But she doesn't get a piece of the profits. She doesn't get squat because she doesn't get a piece of the royalties. She doesn't get a piece of the merch because she's a minor character, obviously. But there's other good actors out there. There's other good actors out there, but even there's other good actors out there for Elizabeth. I'm not really thinking her. There's other good actors out there for Elizabeth, obviously. Obviously, right? Yeah. So I'm thinking John Wright Davis and the Bernard actor, the Benjamin actor are really good for Eli. The only thing that concerns me about John Wright Davis is his age. He'll be in his 80s by the time he films what? Films Zanus. I'm afraid I don't know, while I'm filming he might, I don't know, while post-production takes place, I don't know, I'm afraid maybe while he's filming during post-production he might what? He might perhaps pass away or something like that. I'm scared. And if something messy happens that you have to hire a different actor, that's why I'm scared about hiring John Wright Davis, because he's old, man. He's 78. By the time he films Zanus, he'll be in his early 80s. So I'm scared. Will he make it? He most likely will make it, but like, what if he doesn't make it? I'm scared, man. Because there's nothing worse than hiring an actor to film for a movie, and all of a sudden he goes home, and you find out later on he passed away, and you have to hire a new actor, and you have to change it. Everything becomes messy. Yeah, man. People be like, yeah, Ivan, yeah. Even though John Wright Davis is good for the role, what concerns me is his age. Yeah, he's pushing 80. He's 78 now. 2026 around there, I should be starring Sky Source. That's 4 years from now. He'll be 82. So by the time I film the movie, he'll be like 85 years old, John Wright Davis. He'll be older, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Peter Jackson, I mean, he'll be fine. Hence why I might choose perhaps the King Theoden actor for Eli instead of John Wright Davis. Because the King Theoden actor is younger. He's in his early 70s. He's younger. He's younger than John Wright Davis, obviously. He's in his early 70s now. He'll be in his late 70s. But John Wright Davis should be fine. He'll be like, I'm fine. But John Wright Davis, I recommend you go on the treadmill, take a jog, take a nice walk, and work. I'm gonna have John Wright Davis work out a little bit for the movie, if he's chosen, and the King Theoden actor, because those guys are aging. They're older dudes, obviously. And the guy who was in Homeland, the Saul actor, obviously, I think he's good for Sirius. Papyri's foster parent, obviously. Pay him $3 million for the role. Pay him $3 million and give him 0.01% of the profits. It's a good paycheck for him. He only made probably like $1 million for Homeland. Pay him $3 million. He's the biggest actor. Pay him $3 million for the role, and have him play the grumpy Sirius, Papyri's foster parent. I think he's good for Sirius, the Saul actor. Obviously, and John Wright Davis, I think, is perfect for Eli, or the actor for King Theoden. I think they're really, really good for Eli. They're really, really good for Eli. Look at an amazing movie, yeah, man. Obviously. And that's why Zane's will be the best story told in motion picture. So about the casting topic, do not hate me, Zane's actors. I'm not just going to hand you the role. I'm going to fly you guys in, have you guys come in and read. That way I know I made the right choice, obviously. I'm going to have you compete with other actors. John Boyega, I'll have him compete with Daniel Kulawa and Michael B. Jordan for the role of Hacetonius. I'll have John Wright Davis compete with the King Theoden actor for the role of Eli, and I'll have Viggo Mortensen compete with Don Cheadle for the role of Meramis, the captain of the Archers, and Wall Guards, obviously. And I'll have what? I can have Zoe King compete with Ariana Grande for the role of Belle, Vijay's best friend, obviously. Whereas Andy Serkis, I can't picture anyone better for the role than Job. You know what I'm saying? Andy Serkis is Andy Serkis. I can't picture anyone better for the role than fucking Andy Serkis, man. Even people be like, yeah, Ivan, don't even waste your time finding another actor for Job. Andy Serkis is the best for the role of Job. He's fucking Andy Serkis, yeah. Andy Serkis got the job, obviously. I just out when Andy Serkis got the job. And Danielle Minette. I can't picture anyone good for the role of Mary except for Danielle Minette. Danielle Minette's perfect for Mary. I can't picture anyone better for the role than her. Mary, the actor for Mary and what? And Takis the First and Job pretty much got the job. Obviously, whereas the actor Avon Jose, no, the actor who was in Slumdog Millionaire, I saw him and he did some medieval movie. I saw him with his beard. He looks like Avon Jose. He's good for Papyri too. And have him compete with Avon Jose for the role. That actor had matched his salary with Levon Joji's salary, paying $4 million too. Match his salary with Levon Joji's salary, obviously. I know you, Zayn's actors are pissed off. What the fuck, man, guys? I'm not just gonna hand you the fucking job. I want to see you guys read for the part. I'm not gonna give you the job until I see you read for the part first. I want to see if I made the right choice choosing the right actors. Yeah. I want to see if I made the right choice choosing the right actors for the role, obviously. As I don't want to make a fucking mistake, you see what I'm saying? That's why I'm going to have all these other actors compete for the job. Compete for the job, obviously. For the role of Queen Sarah, there's other actors out there who are good for Queen Sarah too. But I think Angelina Bassett's the best actor for Queen Sarah. Because she's a queen of Wakanda in Black Panther, right? As I can't picture anyone better for the role of Queen of Zanes than Angelina Bassett, man. She's perfect for the role of Queen Sarah. Yeah. Digimon Su, I might have him compete with that guy who was in This Is Us. The guy who was Eric Killmonger's father in Black Panther, who T'Chaka kills, obviously, right? T'Chaka kills in the beginning of the movie. You can have him compete with Digimon Su for the role of Meramis. He's good for Meramis too. The black guy, yeah, he's dark. He's good for Meramis too, obviously. But I think Digimon Su is perfect for he has more of that northern look than the other guy, but they're both really good for the role, obviously. As I'm not just gonna hand these Zane's actors a job. They have to fight for that job, man. They have to compete for the job. You see what I'm saying? They have to compete for the job. And hence why Lord of the Rings actors are gonna destroy. Hence why the Zane's actors are gonna destroy the role for my movie. Hence why you're looking at acting better than what you even got for Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings actors killed the role, and yet I'm paying them more money, hence they're gonna work harder for me, obviously. The Lord of the Rings actors destroyed the role for peanuts, and I'm paying them all the Zane's actors are rich millions. They're gonna work harder for Peter and me than what they've done for Lord of the Rings. The crewmen in Lord of the Rings are gonna work harder for me because I pay them more money. No one's gonna quit while they film. They're all gonna work hard for me because I pay them more money. Hence, they're all going to destroy. All the actors are all going to destroy the role. Peter Jackson's going to destroy the role as a director. The crewmen are going to work double harder for me than what they've done for Lord of the Rings. You're looking at better set building, why do digital work harder for me, better special effects, why do workshop work better for me, better armor, better clothes, better weapons. The clothing designs will work harder for me, better clothes than what you got for Lord of the Rings. I pay everyone more money. Yeah, man. Hence why Last of the Rings will be the best story told in motion picture, even better than Peter Jackson's Rings by a slim margin. That's how good Zane's is. Peter Jackson told me, I read your book, man. If you pour all this money towards your movie, paying everyone more, special effects, you know what I'm saying, film IMAX cameras, set building, costumes, armor, weapons, machine for the mask, you know what I'm saying, actors like, yeah, your movie, I can see your movie top of my shows. Yes, that's how good Zane's is. And it was it for this video. I'll upload this video, take my shower, and go to the store, get my package. Come back and enjoy the shows. I'm signing out. Peace.